What's good? This is your boy Randy Venture on back in the building with another video. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna watch it. We're gonna do some video. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna react to this, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn that notification button on. You know what I'm saying? For you to know when the next video dropping. You know what I'm saying? And share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, man, to tell another friend. Tune in. Let's get straight to it.
In this here video, we're going to be talking about cops who racially profiled people and regretted their decisions. Let's get down to it. The following footage just goes to show that cops have the tendency to impose their own laws, especially when it comes to people of color. But every now and then, they come across an educated citizen who teaches them a lesson or two about the law. As soon as these cops approached, the man in the passenger seat immediately started recording in case something bad happened. You know how cops are these days, anything can go wrong at any given time. This cop in particular didn't have any problem with the man filming, but he still asked for his ID, which the man didn't want to give and wanted to know the exact law that says that he had to do it. The cop claimed that he knew the law, and yet he couldn't cite the exact law that says that the person in the passenger seat has to present their ID. That didn't stop the man from asking the cop one more time to tell him the exact law that says that.
Whatever the traffic stop was, it doesn't really matter. I'm not here for that, obviously. Just
in case I started recording, because
that's fine. You
if anything, if I need it for court or anything.
You can record all you want, no problem. You're obligated when you're in a motor vehicle to present your ID.
When you're driving?
When you're in the motor vehicle, yes, like right now.
Can I see what law is that?
I don't have the law book on me. I know the law. That's.
So if you know it, how come?
If you weren't in the car and you parked in a parking lot, no. But as far as the motor vehicle being operated, yes.
Right. So get the law for me. Give me what law it is, and then you're a police officer. Just supposed to know all the laws and
The next thing you know, the cop was asking the man to step out of the car, but the man told him that he wouldn't do it, citing his safety as the reason why. The cop was quite surprised to hear it and asked the man if he thought they were going to beat him up. The man explained that the reason why he wasn't stepping out of the car was the fact that he wasn't being arrested. He added that he would much rather stay in his car where the camera was recording just in case something happened. The cop then wanted to know if the man was a lawyer or something, and the man confirmed that he wasn't and that he just knew his rights and the Constitution. The cop didn't care about that and just told the man that he had to give him his ID or at least a name.
Let me talk to you. Step out of the car for me.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
What's that?
I'm not stepping out of the car for my safety.
For your safety?
For my safety.
What do you think? We're going to beat you up?
No, but once you tell somebody to step out of the car, it's either they're being arrested, you're going to take them in for questioning or something like that. Okay. If I'm not going to be... I'd rather stay here where this is recording in case something happens.
Mr. Lawyer, okay?
No, I told him I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But I value my rights. I have rights. I know the Constitution. I know what rights I have.
Yeah. You gotta know your rights now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn the laws. Or something like those say. I regret not learning the laws. And another thing, in different cities and states, they go by different laws now. So thank you. Saying you go somewhere else. Don't think the law is the same. You know what I'm saying? Some places it is, but most places it ain't.
We do it with every single car.
You give up your rights when you're in the car.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
When you're driving.
You have to present your ID.
Yeah, when you're driving.
Your ID, that's fine, but you got to give them a name.
The man didn't want to answer the cop's questions because, say it with me, he hadn't committed any crime and didn't want to be entered into the system. The cop confirmed that the man hadn't committed any crime, but insisted that he still needed to provide his ID. The cop explained that they request such information for their safety and reiterated that the man wasn't under arrest. The man then inquired why the driver was pulled over, to which the cop responded that it was for speeding. The man pointed out that this issue was the driver's problem and reminded the cop that he was merely a passenger.
Just because you're gonna start, I need your name, I need your date of birth. You're gonna look me up. You're gonna have my address. You're gonna have all the information. Yeah, yeah. But what crimes did I commit?
You didn't say you committed any, did he?
No one's saying we do it with every single contact.
Yep.
As far as you getting out of the car, I know you're thinking you're Joe Attorney.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that.
If you're getting arrested, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not.
All right. So when you say I'm being arrested, then we'll take it from there.
Why would I say that? Why would I say you're being arrested?
I don't know.
Sitting in the passenger
Yeah,
seat
because you're asking me for my name, my date of birth.
That's just true.
Another thing is, you gotta stand your ground, you know what I'm saying? There's another law, you gotta learn to stand your ground law, you know what I'm saying?
So for our safety, that's why we do that.
Yeah, but why did he get pulled over? Right?
Had him for speeding.
Okay, so that's his problem.
Yeah, but
I'll just get in the right home.
listen, but you're in the car, okay?
Yeah, but I didn't commit a crime. I didn't
We're
speed.
not saying that you did.
Despite the man's objections, the cop was persistent in asking
Let me say that all officers not like that. They just this particular officer that's written in this video, you know what I'm saying?
for his ID. The man repeatedly told the cop that he wasn't going to relinquish his rights simply because he was told to, and challenged the cop to cite the specific law that required it. Shortly after, another cop arrived. The man clarified to this new officer that he wouldn't step out of the car because he wanted his camera to capture everything. He also apologized, stating that he didn't intend to come off as disrespectful. The cop assured him that he wasn't being disrespectful, but emphasized that the man was still breaking the law, adding that they had every right to remove him from the car.
We identify everyone in the car.
You're not
Every
listening
single car
to
stop.
I am listening.
Yeah, like, to the truth, what's the reason? Like, they ain't committed no crime. They ain't showing no nervousness or aggressions. So, you know what I'm saying? We just talking just like y'all talking.
Okay, when you get out of the car, okay, we don't just arrest people to get out of the car. We just don't tell you to get out. It's for the heck of it, okay? For our safety, we ask for ID. Now, you're obligated by the state to do that, okay?
All right.
Don't start a business, buy an existing business.
That, okay?
All right, so whatever you got to do, but I'm not giving up my rights. I'm not giving up my rights. And I know that's not a law. Once you tell me the law, what number it is, everything, we're going to look it up,
It is
stuff like that.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Where are you guys from?
Providence.
Providence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hop off just for a minute? I just want to talk to you real quick.
Nah, I want to stay with the camera recording because I don't know, I don't want to be...
Feel free to bring the camera with you.
I don't want to carry that and have it in your face,
Okay.
But,
Then you know what?
I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to take you guys away from doing your job and stuff. But they say that when you have rights, either you use them or you lose them,
You're not disrespectful, okay? But you are breaking the law.
I am.
Okay? The United States Supreme Court says that we have every right to take you out of this car while we conduct.
The man told the cops that his car had broken down and his friend had given him a ride. He eventually handed over his ID, but informed them that they wouldn't find any issues. While one cop checked the ID, another stayed with the man, acknowledging his rights. However, when
See, I think that's where he messed up at. Cause I seen another video where a dude running around in a car. I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen in the video. You know what I'm saying?
informed them that they wouldn't find any issues. While one cop checked the ID, another stayed with the man, acknowledging his rights. However, when the cop claimed the law required him to provide his ID, the man corrected him. He reminded the cop that he hadn't committed any crime, and in order for them to request his ID, they needed reasonable suspicion.
Driving, I don't have any probable cause. Just with my friend, because he already got a ticket. He's late for, he's giving me a ride, as a courtesy, for me, because my car broke down. I'll give you my ID, all right? Because I've been here for 31 years in this country, never been arrested, don't have any kind of
I'm not arguing any of that.
I don't have any records, everything's clean, you know. So I'm gonna reach for my ID, all right?
You go right ahead.
Just for my friend.
Yep.
I'll give up my rights for my friend.
Well, it has nothing to do with rights, my friend.
All right, here you go. You're not gonna find anything. I just wanna, you know, we have the rights. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that's where it's going in this country already.
You do have rights, and I understand that. I'm well versed in the Constitution.
Yeah, I follow.
You do have rights.
Yeah, I follow. I try to follow all the laws. I try to learn everything, you know.
But you do have to identify yourself.
They say if you're being arrested, there's probable cause, or you're being a danger, you know.
Yeah, I don't know who you are as the passenger if you don't tell us. So.
Yeah, but I wasn't driving. I didn't commit any crime. There's no probable cause that I'm going to commit a crime. You didn't catch me in the act of committing a crime.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know who you are.
The cop explained that the reason why they are asking for passengers' IDs is to check if they had any warrants. The man pointed out just how.
But you notice he wasn't saying you wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because when you know your laws, you know your laws. You know what I'm saying? You know? And then you go about it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Problematic that was, and told the cop that they can't just go around asking everybody for their IDs. He also added that he didn't have anything to hide. The cop then wanted to explain where that citation came from.
The reason why we do that is obviously to check anybody, see if they have warrants or whatever. We don't know who the passenger is as far as
yeah, but you see what the problem with that is? You cannot just go around stopping everybody and asking for IDs like nothing. You know what I mean?
Vehicles legally stopped though for traffic violations. So.
Okay. And I don't have anything to hide or anything, but.
I'm not saying that you do.
No, I don't know, but it seems like that. When you want to give out your name and ID, it seems like, oh, there's all these red flags. What is he hiding?
You're one person. This case that this sergeant's talking about came from a state trooper asking for identification from.
They do be doing that. Oh, you don't want to give him that. Oh, what's he hiding? Well, I gotta be hiding because I don't want to give him my ID.
A bus full of people. And the Supreme Court found that it was warranted. They can ask for identification.
So even all those innocent people.
But you want to go ahead and get it over with. You know, the part that's going ahead and get it over with. But some people get tired of it. Some people really get harassed. You know what I'm saying? So the best bet is just for you to learn your laws. All your laws, state laws, federal laws, all your laws, you know what I'm saying? So you can know, you know what I'm saying? When you need it.
People that were just there along for the ride, they have to go through this hassle, give out the names, the date of birth, the social security, just because somebody else did something? We all have to pay for it?
The man listened to everything the cop said and told him that he would need to look that up. The cop instructed him to search for the term obstruction of justice and said that the entire definition of the statute would appear. When the man asked him if the definition would state that a passenger in a car had to provide his ID, the cop responded that it wouldn't specify that.
Courts have said that we can.
All right. Now I'm just gonna, look that up,
Have you been injured in a car accident recently? Imagine getting a huge check.
See, it's good that, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, you know what I'm saying, he level-headed, like, you know what I'm saying, we walk the down, alright, you know what I'm saying, we always be level-headed, dude. Always learn more, you feel me?
Now you're lying, but I want to make sure for myself. Okay.
You go on the Rhode Island.
Too many, like he says, too many lawyers online. They think they know everything, and then they tell you something that is not even true.
On the Rhode Island State website, you can look up all the Rhode Island general laws.
Okay. Yeah, I have the phone number for the.
If you do a search on there of obstruction of justice, the entire definition of the statute will come up.
All right.
You'll see that.
And it's gonna say if you're a passenger on a car and you get asked for the ID.
It won't be that specific.
You see?
That comes
I want to see where it says that.
No. Next, we have an incident where cops were harassing a man who questioned why they singled him out from everyone else present. One officer gave a weak excuse, stating that he had asked the man to remove his hands from his pockets, which the man allegedly didn't do. As the man tried to explain his side, another officer intervened. This officer was particularly rude, repeatedly asking the man if he was deaf and aggressively telling him not to speak over him. The man accused this officer of racial profiling, but the cop refuted this by asking if he had ever mentioned the man's race. He further questioned what race had to do with any potential weapon the man might possess. Moreover, he accused the man of playing the race card. As the officers were about to depart, the aggressive cop continued to berate the man, resorting to name-calling. When the man again accused him of racial profiling, the cop told him that he merely called him a dummy, not a black dummy.
Oh, now he said hi. All these people that stand here, I'm the only one you choose to harass. All these people, I'm the only one you choose to harass.
I talked to 3 people.
You grab them, you touch them.
I asked you to move your hand in your pocket. You didn't.
Why touch me? That's harassment. Why except you just provoked me?
How did I provoke you?
Yes, you did. You just arrested. Why you touching me?
Because I asked you to move your hand in your pocket.
No. No, that's harassment. You touched me. I didn't touch you. I didn't provoke you. I'm running my own business. I'm saying right here. It's public. I live here. Why you harassing me? It's officers. It's a big time. Are you fucking deaf? This is a complaint. Are you fucking deaf? Are you deaf? Are you deaf? I'm deaf. I don't give a I've been doing this 20 years. You think I fucking care about being recorded? You're deaf. Right? You asked about the hands in the pocket.
You see what I'm saying? What I'm
Hands in the pocket. You want to hear the answer or no? You just want to talk over me. Hands in the pocket. No, you still don't want to hear it, eh? You got your hands in your pocket, right? Yeah, well, I don't have a knife or a gun and I'm worried about his pockets. You know, so profile me now. I have the guns or whatever. Racial. 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 Did I say black? Did I say the word black? Did I say the word black at all? Where'd you get the word? You're saying that because I'm white. You're saying that because I'm white, right? You're saying that because I'm white, right? What does race have to do with a knife or a gun or anything else? What does race have to do with it? You got a out of your pocket, eh? Play that fucking card, buddy. Play it for all its fucking words. That's all you got. That's all you got. That's all you got. That's all you got. Yeah, I did. Just call me a dummy. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? You call me a dummy? Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do about it? Back away. You call me a dummy, bro? You call me a police car power? You call me a dummy? Call me a dummy myself. You have the power. I got respect. You got respect? Yes. You said you were I was racially profiling. You got respect? You call me a dummy. When did I bring up? Police, bro. Hey, I didn't call you a black dummy. I called you a dummy.
The aggressive cop persisted in his confrontational demeanor, pointing out that the man was the one who introduced the topic of race, not him. The man took issue with the cop's insults and alleged that the other officer had touched him without cause. He informed both officers that he wasn't intimidated by them, which is when they told him to leave. The man insisted they leave first. However, as expected, they hesitated, offering more justifications for their awful behavior. This aggressive officer repeatedly asked if the man wanted to know the reason why he called him a dummy, but the man didn't want to hear any more excuses coming from this dirty cop's mouth. Ultimately, the cops had no option but to leave this man alone, like they should have done in the first place. 2 guys were just hanging out in a car when a cop approached them and started asking questions. As you can imagine, he wanted to know if this was their car, and one of the guys told him that it was a rental. After asking him what they were doing, the cop asked once again if that was their car. The guy, clearly agitated because of the fact that the cop was racially profiling them, told him one more time that it was a rental. Then the cop started asking seemingly innocent questions, with one of them being how the car starts. The question might seem innocent, but the cop was trying to determine if they stole the car.
What's going on, guys?
Okay. Not much.
What's up?
How you doing, officer?
Is this your car?
Well, it's a rental right now. My car's been shot.
Okay. Did something break down?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. You guys just came from over the park, right?
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
That's it?
Well, that's what...
Is this your car?
I just told you my car's been shot, officer. This is a rental.
Okay. How do you start it?
What do you mean? I just put my foot on the brake and I put it in drive and I...
Okay.
drive, officer.
Then the cop wanted to know if they gave him a key
Can you park on the side of the road? Like, hold on. Where they at? What city? What state they at?
which resulted in the man handing over the keys to the cop. The next thing you know, the officer asked them if they had any weapons in the car. When they said no, the cops told them that he could smell marijuana in the car and that he could see shake on the ground. The cop also mentioned that one of them acted as if he might have a gun. Kinda makes you wonder if this cop was just making stuff up just to harass these guys, and all because of their skin color. Such a
Funny movement.
disgrace. It's no secret that the smell of marijuana is often used by cops as probable cause for searching the vehicle. But this cop really took it to the next level, as he was so quick to draw all these conclusions.
So it's your car, though? Did they give you a fob or something?
My car, officer.
Did they give you a key fob or something? Or?
Yes, sir. Officer.
Like, what does it do? Does it?
You see, this that should let you know that it's in.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you or in the car?
No, officer.
Okay, can I be honest with you? It smells like marijuana in the car, and I can see shake on the ground. And your buddy's giving me the idea that maybe he's got a gun.
The cop further explained that the way the other guy was holding himself made him nervous. Right. The cop then also told the guy that he would be okay if he had a little bit of weed. Here he goes again with drawing conclusions. It's kind of obvious at this point that he's just making excuses for his racial profiling. The cop surely represents everything that is wrong with the police these days.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think.
How?
I don't know. Just the way, I mean, just the way you're holding yourself, man. Like, that's why we're nervous, man. That's it. I mean, if you're scared because you got a little bit of weed, that'll be one thing.
Officer,
okay.
No weed.
Okay.
The next thing you know, the cop was asking them to step out of the vehicle, and when one of them asked him why, the cop became very hostile, telling him that he already disclosed the reason multiple times. The guy was trying to get this cop to come to his senses and told him that his hands were up in the air and that he already gave him his ID, but the cop didn't pay any attention to that and just told him to step out of the vehicle if he didn't want to go to jail.
You don't got no weapons on you? Go ahead and step out, Montre. Yep, I just told you why. 3 times. You want me to recap again?
Officer, look, my hands is up.
Yep, your hands are up, and now I'm asking you to step out of the car.
I gave you my ID.
You gave me your ID.
Go run it.
Yep, I don't want to. I'm not walking away from this car.
Officer, can I ask you why?
Yep, because I just told you. Step out of the car. If you don't want to go to jail, I would expect you to please listen.
The guy had no other choice but to listen, but while he was stepping out of the car, the cop told him not to flex. As he was patting him down, he repeatedly asked him what was going on.
I didn't know you were going to do it.
The guy tried to assure the cop that nothing was amiss, but the cop remained suspicious, suggesting that the guy's behavior indicated otherwise. The cop then calmed himself and told the man that he wasn't under arrest and that he was just trying to determine what was going on. And yet he did place him in cuffs and then escorted him to the police. Guy's behavior indicated otherwise. The cop then calmed himself and told the man that he wasn't under arrest and that he was just trying to determine what was going on. And yet he did place him in cuffs and then escorted him to the police car. The cop told the man that if he didn't comply, he would definitely be arrested. He also reiterated his suspicion that the man's buddy had a weapon on him. Once he got inside the car, the man was saying that they didn't do anything wrong and that they did everything the officer asked them to.
I mean, I told you I'm a cop. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Face the car when you step out. Don't flex. Don't flex. I don't know what you're doing, man, but you need to knock that off. Stop pulling on your arms. What's going on, dude? Where are you trying to... What are you doing, dude?
Officer, I'm not doing nothing to you.
Okay. Well, you're making me think something funny's going on, man.
Come on, man.
You're not under arrest. You're just like pulling away like you're gonna do something silly. And I don't want that. What?
Nothing.
Well, I don't want that.
What?
I'm not even gonna.
Okay. Well, you're not under arrest, man. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, sure. That's fine.
Okay, so slide over here. I mean, your heart is thumping, dude. Like, you're beaten.
Officer, please don't.
Don't what? Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat. I think that your buddy has a gun, so I need you to step in the car.
You think my buddy has a gun?
He's acting funny. Step in the car, please.
Officer,
if you don't step in the car, you're going to jail for sure.
Okay, that's
so
fine,
step
officer.
in the car. So step in the car.
Listen.
I'm done listening. I just told you I think that your buddy has a gun. Now knock it off.
There was no gun. There was no weapon to harm you, officer. We didn't do anything wrong. We stopped at the stoplight. We pulled over when you pulled over. I did everything you asked me to.
So he was followed. Okay. That must have been driving around. So why you said it? You see shake on the ground. If they threw out something and they parked, you know what I mean? I thought they were just sitting there, but said they was following me. So
Officer, you thought there was a weapon. There's no weapon. We wasn't doing anything wrong, officer. I'm not sure why you pulled me over. That's your rental. Everything is fine. There's no breaking taillight or nothing, officer. I did nothing wrong with you.
In the end, the man essentially asked the officer if he had fabricated the claim of smelling marijuana in the car, and the man confirmed that he indeed had made it up. The officer then asked about the shake on the ground, but the guy denied that as well and told the cop that he didn't find anything. Both guys eventually sued this cop because of racial profiling. In the end, the cop's actions cost the city $75,000.
oh snap! For the whole time, the cop was just on some bull. And seen two black guys in the car, pulled them over. Acting like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, because they, you know what I'm saying, they sued the officer for the city, 75,000. You know what I'm saying?
You straight? Okay, so here's the deal. Like, you and I know. I mean, let's start over. Let's roll with each other. Did I make anything up when I said the car smelled like marijuana?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hold on.
Because there was nobody smoking in the car.
Is there marijuana shake on the floor of the car?
Officer, that was cigarette ash, okay?
I thought he said it was on the ground. Now he's only on the floor. Hello? You chilling at the crib? You I'm at the crib.
You didn't find no marijuana.
I did. I'm not charging you with marijuana. But here's what. If you want me to be real with you, like I want you to be real with me for a second. Like, did I make that up? You know?
Managing your employee's schedule doesn't have to feel like trying to solve a mystery. With Connect Team, you can.
Well, yeah, that's the end of that video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video on mine.